it's for married individuals, that is your marriage going to be really smooth, or it's going to end anytime soon. Okay, let's do that reading. If you're thinking that you want to separate, if you think you want to go in for a divorce, then is that thing on cards, or your marriage is going to last? So let's check it out, okay, through cards. Okay, so the cards that come out. So the first card, okay, the first card that we have is the Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups. Now let me take another card. Fine. The next card that comes up is the Star card. Okay. Huh. Um. Well, with this Four of Cups, okay, with this Four of Cups, I think you are feeling as of now that your relationship is actually lacking luster. Your relationship seems to go into a state of boredom. You are seeing clouds of haze falling before you, and you think that there is no way forward in this situation. Okay, you are you are stuck in a rut with your partner. It's boredom, it's very, very monotonous, and you are in desperate need for change. And you feel that despite having the best of both the worlds, you are lacking some essential thing in your life, essential thing in your married life. And it doesn't indicate any infidelity, it doesn't indicate any uh, that your partner is not loyal to you or something along the lines. This indicates that you yourself has gone into a state of boredom, a state of depressive inclination, where you are looking towards the past. If you have had a tiff with your partner, or any kind of fight with your partner, very kind of a heated conversation with your partner, or there was something that was pinpricking coming from the person you deeply love, whom you're married to, you're not able to forget that, and you're not able to forgive the person you are married to. You're still holding on, you're still gnawing uh, on those memories. You are still leaving them, you are tethering on those. Just untether, just untether that. And um, it may seem very very impregnable for you right now in your married life to bring about happiness and the same energized environment and same enthusiasm. You think it has become a far cry right now, because things have gone way too far. Things have gotten uh, stale here. Okay, but you know, your relationship has a lot of stability, and your relationship has also got a lot of love. But sometimes excess of love, excess of everything is bad. So excess of love sometimes takes you to a point where you become more expectant from the other person, and your sensitivity level increases. So the relationships, they don't fall apart because the relationships are meant to fall apart. Relationships fall apart because we fail to energize, revitalize, revigor the relationships, and we start looking for options. Our love, which is there, which is deeply rooted, is like is taken for granted. It's the superficial thing, the problems, the fights, the unnecessary arguments, okay, they're changing into violent conversations. So that kind of things, they keep on happening. And you know, um, there is this you are expecting a lot from your partner. See, you are really expecting a lot. You are expecting your partner to act the way you want. the act, yes, you are becoming more of a controller here, and you want to gain attention. One of you wants to gain attention, but don't do that. It's good to be yourself. Your partner doesn't mean that he or she is there to pamper you all through the life. You have to learn to pamper yourself, because if you trust me, if you really start pampering yourself, everything around you pampers you, let alone just people. Okay, so this is there with this card. And don't isolate yourself. Don't isolate yourself because you are being weighed down by this. You think that everything is really running its course. Don't have that attitude. Okay, don't don't feel. Boredom could be there, monotony could be there, but don't feel that, because feeling is in your hands. If you start feeling a thing, you energize an emotion. So if you have to choose what kind of emotion you have to energize, and if you cannot choose what kind of emotion you want to energize, then I think there is no use um, being called as adult, or being called as a mature person, or being called as a spiritual person, right? So this card is followed with the star card. Wow, you know what does it mean? Now this star card suggests that your relationship, which already has a lot of stability, but is actually wavering because of lack of understanding, and because of taking the relationship for granted, and unnecessary creating boredom, where you want to just where you want change real bad, and you're still hankering over the lost passion, or lost ideas, dreams, or lost anything that you have lost. You're still wondering on that, and that is, you're still pondering on that, and that is making a clear impact on your relationship. So with the star card, you see, what is happening here is, and I tell you, one of you would, like, you guys might be having 4 years gap, or maybe um it could be 11 years gap, it could be like the 7 years gap. Okay, and you know, your relationship, your marriage, okay, is not going to end. Instead, it's going to move towards solidarity, it's going to move towards abundance. Okay, and but at the same time, you have to see that there are many things that are looking up, but at the same time, you have to keep on de-stressing yourself, because star means that it follows the tower card. So the tower moment is like, there has been this could be related to tower moment, that there has been some kind of a boredom, that you finding that relationship is going to end, and relationship is not going to last. This is your misconception, because the relationship is going to last. Relationship is not going to end anyhow, and you're going to, you one of your partner, or both of you actually here, view each other as really the star of their galaxy. True, that is. But there is a hitch in revealing your feelings to the other person, because what you are trying to say is not understood in the same way by your partner, but that does not mean that love should end there. If your partner is not able to understand your language, then find a middle way. Either you surrender to your person ways, or let your person surrender to your ways, or give your person um, an easy route. Give your person make your person easy with you, make your person comfortable with you, because if you start judging, if you start shaking, if you start uh, bid rigging, see, all these things, they you start, you start to criticize, you try to accuse your person, you have that frustration, you have that you're fuming all the time, and you're brooding over the same over situations over and over again, then the star card loses its sanctity. But if you have star card here, it clearly indicates that this thing is going to transform into this thing. That means your marriage is going to last. So if you think, even if you think that you want to go in for divorce, or you're going to go for separation, then yes, separation can happen. But eventually, because of tensile strength, because of this, uh, spring has the tendency to return back to its same state. So like this, your relationship has a tendency to return back to the positive state. So you're not going anywhere, you guys are not going anywhere. Relationship, your marriage is going to last. But in like 2% or 3% cases, there could be a meager separation, but not a major one. And trust me, you will also be blessed with a lot of money and the abundance that you had been hoping for so long, whether it's related to marriage or it's related to other spheres of life. Anyway, thank you. Take care.